What's up, guys? I wanted to talk about something cool today. Check it out. I just got a free product from a company. So that's what I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to use this motherfucker to open it. But before I do that, make sure you press that subscribe button. Don't use a knife. You might scratch the screen on your phone. Actually, if this is something you don't know, you won't actually scratch the screen because the screens, if you're using Gorilla Glass, are stronger than steel is when it comes to scratch resistance. Anyway, completely side effect or side note on that one. So with that being said, you press the subscribe button and press that thumbs up button. Give you a little bit of context what is going on with this as I open this package up. If you can hear me. So I started a YouTube channel. This is what it looks like. It's called Fine. He told me what it was called, and I completely messed it up. So I started a YouTube channel a number of years ago, and I was never committed to actually following through on it. I would make a few videos, and then I would stop for a number of months, and then I'd get back into it, and that was back in 2013. So in 2019, it comes with a little cool like bookmark kind of thing. Dear all, thank you for being our valued customer. We hope to meet your needs and impress you with our customer experience. Blah, 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 blah. So it is Fine Technology. It's a KO. I'll put a link for it in the description. KO37B. User manual. Yep, I'll probably need that because I don't know how to use this. So anyways, I started that in 2013 and I was making content, but it was very sporadic. I didn't have a nice little purpose to what I was doing, and then back in 2018 I decided how I was thinking. I was probably really high, and I was thinking about how do I want to live my life, and I want to travel more, and I want to have complete independence from any geographic location, as well as the freedom to not have to go into an office, right, or trade my time for money, in essence, for somebody else. And excuse me, with that being said, that was at the very beginning of November. And every day since then, I have been putting out on average 3+ videos per day. So it's been 140 days so far, roughly. And I finally was able to monetize my YouTube channel. So I had a company reach out to me recently. That's this company that I'm just opening this product of, and gentleman offered to let me try out this lavalier mic. This is a nice little setup here. I believe I have to get some batteries for this. Yes, I need some AA batteries, so I have some of those in the other room. It's a lavalier mic here, and has the little setup inside of this box. So that was back in November, and since then, I have been able to go through and monetize my channel, but more importantly is every single day I am getting oh, that's cool. So this is actually how it sets up like this, I would assume. Maybe I can test this over the next week or two and see how this actual setup works. But I finally got the channel monetized as of a few days ago, so I do a series on that to show you exactly how much money I make from it. But I had this company reach out to me, and I'm not doing any justice in terms of how you say the name of the company. I believe he sent me the proper enunciation of how to say his name, but I don't remember where it is. So Fine is actually how you say the name. I'll put a link for this in the description. It's called Fine. I can't give you any type of indication of the quality of the equipment yet. because I just received it, as you can see. But you get a few little attachments. This actually converts this, and somebody else with more technical or experience with these will know what that means. So you plug that in there, and then you can plug this into a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. You get this thing, which is there's a nice little headset here if you were to use that, it looks like. This is probably the recorder, and then the mic up here. And this maybe transmits it to the device, I think. I'll have to play around with it and see how it works, but anyways, they contacted me, went back and forth, and because they are out of China, this company's out of China, instead of sending me a product from China, they actually wanted me to purchase it through Amazon so that I could get it faster, because if they sent it from China, it's going to come really slow. So, or it's going to take a lot longer than if it comes through Amazon. So it's a little, just a smidge small. I just have a fucking big ass dome, so it's a smidge small, but it works. Maybe I can bring this in the office and do some calls at work. Just my new headset here. Check it out. And so what they did is they actually PayPal money to me and then use that to purchase this. So this is a free product, and it's the first one that I have received so far. But I wanted to tell you guys, oh, this one actually needs batteries too. This looks like AAA batteries, or that one looks like AA batteries. But I wanted to tell you guys about that. It's been 140 days, right? And I still am in the process of turning this into a online source of income that I'm able to actually sustain my lifestyle on. But it's interesting to see the results of putting in consistent work every single day towards an objective that you're trying to achieve. And it's only been 140 days. So I gave myself almost an arbitrary date of March, the end of March 2020, to achieve about $100 a day online. And I believe honestly that it's going to happen before then, but I gave myself up until the end of March 2020. And it's just very interesting to see how quickly some of the things are happening. And it's only been 140 days, both in terms of things like this, but also the money that I've made online. Not that I've made that much, but I think it's, if you include what I'm doing for trading, it's over $100. So that's pretty amazing, seeing as how I wasn't making any money online at all before November of 2018. So to go from nothing to make over $100 online in a short period of time, I think is tremendous. And it just goes to show how much opportunity there is if you're willing to commit to something. And the more you go through it, you realize that it's not the money, it's you have to be committed to it, period. So if it's the money, you're not going to follow through with whatever it is. And if it's something you just enjoy doing, like sharing through video form, which I do, it makes it a lot easier. Well, there's a little thing on here I just noticed. It says camera, so this would probably plug into the camera and then transmit over to here. It'll be interesting. I've never worked with them before. Hopefully it works very well. But if you're not committed to it, you're not going to stick with it in the long run. And because the stuff online is similar to an exponential curve, right? So you have something where we have on the horizontal axis right here, time, and then we have the results vertically right here. And there'll be, year one, or you have year one right here. And the amount of progress that you might see is so tiny. And then year two, you can see that it's starting to slope up, right? And then year three, you're like, holy shit, I made it. But it's just barely getting started. And I think that that necessarily doesn't have to be 3 years, depending on what it is and how good you are and how much work you're actually able to put into it. But the concept of the time and just consistently making those micro marginal gains every single day through following the process allows you to greatly compress the amount of time it's going to take you to reach whatever type of goal it is you are trying to reach. And that's part of the reason I do these videos, to show. I've never made $3,000 a month online, $100 a day, right? I've never done that before, but I know it's possible. I see other people doing it, so I'm going to bring you on that journey and just tell you exactly what I'm doing. So don't forget to subscribe and press that little bell notification before you take off, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.